Hello everybody. So this is my first video as promoting the showing the code for LeetCode POTD, and this is 10th of January and I'm starting a new series. Okay, this is the question for today, that is minimum Ascii delete sum for two strings. Given two strings are there, s1 and s2, return the lowest Ascii sum of deleted character to make two strings equal. For example, C and eat, we can see that EA and EA is the common string. If we remove S and T from this, then we will get a common string or a only one string, that is called EA. So we have to delete S and T. What is the Ascii of S plus T? That is equal to 115 plus 116, that is, gives 231. And is the minimum sum possible to achieve this? Now, if I'm going to switch to a better position, I can show you that this system, I'm giving you better info and this. But if I take the example of delete and leave, I can see that there are two common subsequences are there. What do you mean by subsequences? Like where you can jump from one position to another. Okay. One one subsequence is lead and another is LET. Okay. Now if let's say I am making this subsequence lead. This is a common subsequence from both of these. Okay. What do I have to delete? That will be equal to D. Okay, and E, okay, LEE, so T here and T here, okay, and if I have to make LET less, then I have to delete what? D, E, okay, and one more E, DEE, okay, and here one more E. I can simply see that the minimum Ascii value will be of this value, and the sum will be somewhere around, I think it is given, that will be 402. Now if you see clearly, then what we are doing is we are trying to find we are trying to find a longest common subsequence, with maximum maximum Ascii with maximum Ascii sum, hmm, with maximum Ascii. Few examples: Lu and LS. What do you think? Which one has the maximum Ascii sum? Let's, because there is P and P comes generally after E. Okay, and that's why we are the characters that we have to remove are D triple E, and that's why this will give us the minimum expression. So what we'll do is we will first take the Ascii sum of Ascii sum of S1 and S2 minus twice of Ascii sum of Ascii sum of longest common subsequence with the condition with the condition with maximum maximum Ascii sum. I think you got my answer. Now, if you solve this question, then now our question is to find. Now our question is find LCS, that is longest common subsequence, with maximum Ascii value, and that's it. And now, do we know the code of LCS? Let's say I'm trying to find LCS, that is longest common subsequence, with the length of the longest common subsequence. Okay, and so what my code looks like. We are given with the S1 and S2, and we generally use DP for this, and our DP of I, DP of J. So I is representing the index for S1 and J is representing the index for S2. So if what does our DP of ij represent? It represents, let's say, if we are with character I and J, okay, and if the S1 the S1 was only from 0 to I, and S2 was from only 0 to J. Okay, these are the substrings. As I'm saying, substring from 0 to I of S1, 0 to J of S2. maximum number of what is the maximum length of common subsequence we can make common subsequence we can make that will give our dp of ij. This state is represented by this. Now when you are at position I comma j, there are two conditions which can be made. That is, first is s1 of I is equal to s2 of j. That means that, let's say I have this s1, s1, and this is my s2. Now you are having this position I, and this is the position j. Okay, let's say these two characters, let's say which two characters, these two characters are equal, they are equal. So what I will do is I will look into the backward of this, like dp of I minus 1, that is I will look कि dp of I minus 1 and j minus 1 plus 1 कर दूंगा मैं. Why? Because we are first finding the LCS. We are not moving to this question there. हम अभी तक इस क्वेश्चन पे आए ही नहीं हैं कि SI वैल्यू का कुछ रोल है. We are just trying to find the lowest common subsequence and the length of the longest common subsequence. It's clear to you? So what we are trying to do is it, if ij, if they are equal, then what we will do, we will check the state one backward in both the strings, that is I minus 1. We are checking the longest LCS for this length and LCS for this length. Okay, and whatever the length comes, we will add 1 to it. Why are we adding 1 to it? Because I, s1 of I and s1 s2 of j both are equal. Now the case comes, what if what if s1 of I is not equal to s2 of j? Then we will see, okay, the case is little different now, and what we will do is we will take s1 and then s2, and let's say we are at this position I and this position j, and these two are not equal. So what I will do is I will keep this string s1 of I till I, and I will take this string of s2 but till j minus 1, till j minus 1, and in the other case I will take I minus 1 and j, and I will take the maximum of this. So our dp of I j will represent the maximum of dp of I minus 1 comma j comma and dp of I comma j minus 1. This is the general code that is being used for problems of LCS. Now we will do a little bit of change in this, and we will devise our final solution. Okay, so let's move to this. So I'm giving you again that our dp of I comma j, it is representing the state that says if s1 was f1 was s1 dot substring of 0 comma I, and s2 was s2 dot substring from 0 to j, and then what is the length of LCS. Now as our question asks us, we have to find a LCS with maximum Ascii value. So what we will change is, we will change just one thing. Whenever we are changing this length to the maximum Ascii value, that's it, and we will get our answer. For example, let's say you are come to the state when s1 of I is equal to s is equal to s2 of j. I will write it better. S2 of j. What it means is, what it meant is that s1 of I is equal to s2 of j. So what we'll do is dp of I comma j will be equal to dp of I minus 1 j minus 1 plus sky value sky value of sky value of s1 of I. Okay, s1 of I ही क्यों लिया? We can also take s2 of j, but both are same na, both are the same character. That's why we can take any of the character. Okay, and let's say if the both characters are not equal, then dp of ij will be equal to maximum of dp I minus 1 j comma dp of I j minus 1. I think you got my point. Now if you see the code, then you will understand this solution in a better way. Okay, so let's move to the code part. Mm, okay, now you can see I have taken the n and m, that is the length of the two strings, and this is a good point. So first I have defined this dp of n plus 1 m plus 1 size, and first I have done one thing. Okay, I will explain this part again. So what I am trying to do is, let's say my dp is, my dp table something look like this. Okay, and it will look like something this. Yep. So what I'm asking is, it's zero part. So what does this state means? It means that s1 and s2 both are of length 0. If both are 0, what is the length, or what is the maximum sky value? Again 0. Let's say what is the maximum sky value of the LCS if s1 is 0? Let's say s1 is a blank thing and s2 is delete. Then what is the LCS? LCS is again a blank thing. Yeah. So what is the sky value? Again 0. So that's why I have taken these values as 0, 0, 0 and 0. Similarly for the same style, and we will start our for loop from this position. Okay. Yep. So let's again back move to our solution. So this is what I have done, and then what I'm traveling from I is equal to 1 to n and j 1 to m. If the first case, if the characters are equal, if the characters are equal, then what I am doing, I'm adding the sky value of that character. And if they are not equal, then I am taking the maximum of dp of I minus 1 j and comma dp of I comma j minus 1. Now this complete whole thing, this will give us the length of, or this will give us the, so what our final dp, this is dp of n comma m, this will give us the maximum maximum sky maximum sky value of lcs. LCS की मैक्सिमम स्काई वैल्यू देगा, बट हमें ये नहीं फाइंड आउट करना है. वी हैव टू फाइंड the minimum amount of minimum sky value of the characters that are to be deleted. So what we will do, what we will do, we will first find out how much do we need to remove, that is int to remove, and what was the total value. Total value is the sky value of the all of the characters of s1 and s2, and this is done by this part. And what we are trying to do is return the total value minus में twice of to remove. I think you got my point. And I think should I have explained this part, I think yes. we have done this part here over here. So this is the part, and if we just submit this answer, and it will give us a good positive response. Yeah, accepted. I think that's it for this video. If you like this solution, if you want a better solution, if you can suggest any good thing, or how I can improve my videos, or how I can improve my speaking skills, please make a comment here, and let's meet in the next video.